Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, and salutations to the elect brothers pushing this truth with sincerity. All right. Back at it again. All right. With the words, the holy words of the Bible. Speaking of prophecy, coming from one of the prophets, Isaiah. All right. The son of Amoz. All right. Pertaining to the burden of Esau, of Edom, Babylon. All right. The rulers of Babylon. Because right now they are in the hot seat. All right. The rulers are in the hot seat pertaining to this war that's being fought right now. Everybody is against it. And the projection of it, a lot of people is talking about that it's a possibility that they can lose. In which people are real scared. But the minute of law, we know that this is a inevitable battle that that they should lose. Because Bible prophecy not predict, but it speaks of all nations coming against Babylon. All right, so this may be the beginning of that war that causes Babylon to fall. All right, because America is modern day Babylon. All right, they got cities in New York that's called New Babylon. All right, they know this place is the hot seat or the throne of the Babylonians, the Chaldeans. All right, the Romans. This is modern day Rome. All right, modern day Babylon. This place is going to fall for the wickedness. All the wickedness is being exposed right now, and now only thing that they need is that kindle, that little spark, and that little spark is the tension in the Iranian war, so-called liberation of Iran, but it's actually a fight for ill-gotten gains, oil, stuff like that, you know. But it's being controlled by the Most High. He's letting the tensions fly for a reason, because one small country is allied with major countries, and when all countries that are allied with Iran get involved, then that's when you have your World War III. All right, so that's coming down the line, and talks of peace proposals are being spoken, but yet and still the missiles are still flying. All right, so and the confidence of being built even more when they look at social media and talk about how Iran is striking hard, and causing a lot of disruptions, hitting battleships, and shutting down the Gulf of Hormuz. It sounds like they are a formidable opponent for the great superpower. All right. Then you got American allies that are backing that way. You know, so this great place is being set up for failure. So stay tuned for that. But in Isaiah, I wanted to bring out some scripts because not only is these things coming to pass, it's in this great book, all right, which is the Holy Bible. These prophecies is only here. All right, you don't find them nowhere else. All right. So in Isaiah chapter 13, it speaks of this book. I'm gonna go to verse 2, where it says, "Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain." That banner is the Bible, all right? And this is the book that, us men of the Lord, the prophets, used to condemn, all right, the wicked. Is used as well as to sift out the sheep, all right, to bring them back into his fold, to seal the elect. But it's as I said, it's also to condemn, which in this chapter, the prophet is condemning Babylon, all right? It says, "Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain." The high mountain is these governments, all right? The mountain represents a government, or the democracy, or empire, whatever you want to call it. The high mountain represents this government, all right? Exalt the voice onto them, shake the hand, that they may know, that they may go onto the gates of the nobles, all right? So when we use this book and we shake the hand and we tell them about their downfall, all right, they're going to go back and tell their elite, they're going to go back and tell their authorities, and the authorities do what they got to do, all right? Try to prepare themselves for what's to come. There's to no avail, though, all right? So they're going to go to the nobles, and we, because of what we saying that's coming from the book, from this holy book, they're going to be alarmed, all right? I'm going to jump down, and it says, "The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, those are the other nations, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together, the Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle." So the Lord of hosts is the Most High, Yahweh. He's mustering up the tensions that's going on in the world, all right, between these other nations, all right? So they may seem like they got their own personal gripe, but the Lord, the Most High, is causing them to go through this, all right? Verse 5, "They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land." So those missiles is coming, man. That's an inevitable battle that's going to happen, all right? And you see the AI commercial of Iran sending missiles over to the Statue of Liberty that was depicted as the statue of Baal. They letting you know that this place is Babylon, all right? And they got missile capabilities that's going to reach Babylon. All right, so y'all stay tuned. Lord willing, I hope that was edifying. Until next time, shalom.